subscribe to it. That way it'll be easier. Hold on. All you do is you gotta go to YouTube, whatever you on, Twitch, YouTube, on your phone or something, copy the link and send it in the chat. It's loading up now.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a
YouTube is a little quicker. You be like on it like
and the Dallas Cowboys. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Think so? I doubt it.
Here we go. Go right in. Let's go. Here we go. Going to 54. Right in. Check. Then we're going to 53.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Who that?
Hey, check right. Watch 55. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Right in.
Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check nickel.
Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Wow, I said nigga picked to go to the Super Bowl. He got to be playing in a track.
The last catch
did take it down.
Got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll throw again. Prescott trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the
You probably try to fast forward or leave out and see about going into another one.
Get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
If it's less, all right. So if it's 4th and 1, you could go for it anywhere, huh?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You know that killed me the first game, huh? Streets, I ain't know that, and I kept getting 4th and 1 and punting the ball. Yeah.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is
wow, son, that shit crazy.
1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word.
That old line, son. Nigga had all day back there,
opening
son.
drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Lions' 4-yard line.
One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Go, kill.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jared Davis. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Maher is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Something about.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. The first carry now. This is Johnson. The tackle there by Antoine Woods.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's McKissick. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. On 1st down, it's Johnson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice
He's from down,
game.
yeah.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run
Yeah, but I
fits.
think I thought he was from uptown.
Oh. Right there.
So
I thought you from the third one.
Gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Sometimes. I barely
Johnson running right. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Johnson. And some room to work. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down.
This nigga really just got up. Wow.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
You see that nigga super fast. You can't block him.
A little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
47.
Now Prescott. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball.
Nigga.
Now they face a 3rd down.
I don't like these niggas. Son, I got like my D-line should be able to get some kind of pressure, nigga.
Guess what?
I
Creates
got
a
it.
lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Check three, check three, check three.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And able to rip off
That nigga ran that route.
Dropped inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
That was a good route by him.
Nice job.
Normally when nigga do that route, he gonna go left.
The backfield cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard.
Son, they got that, man. That nigga ran a fire route on me just now.
Reason for a loss of 10. Man, he got in there
Dog,
so quickly,
that nigga,
Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
The Cowboys on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Prescott.
Wow.
He may try and run for this. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Nigga.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. A gain of 6 there on first.
This nigga, the type of plays this nigga run, it takes forever for them to
The
develop.
little guys like we're watching here are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day. Under 10. I'm ready to
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
check, check. Lucky.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Man, come on, son. Be for real, son. Be for real, son.
25 yards for the
Be for
touchdown.
real,
And
son.
the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Wow.
And that touchdown
That shit
gives them a
phony,
touchdown
nigga.
lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline.
A fucking
special
tight
teams
end,
defense
son.
scrambling
Come
something
on,
to
man.
preserve
Over
this for the
Darius
final
Slay, my
minutes of the
nigga. Come
second
on.
quarter.
Shit so phony.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Back to the air, Stafford on second down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get him! He's crazy! He's checking.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Running from the gun, Johnson. Well, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Wow.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check. We're going to 53. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch out. Under crunch.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
I'm not so crazy about where they decided to run that play, but I like the play itself because if you continue to run it and show it, you're going to create openings that you hope to exploit later in the game.
$51 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will take over.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play.
This nigga come off a block every time, son.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
No gain that time with a completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you're
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, kill! 47.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
Jason Witten breaking tackles like that. Come on, man.
You guys, we
Nigga,
need
46 years old.
tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
47. Pretty quiet. Wide. Get wide. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Powers through. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Get the block and I'm gone.
Right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Hey, 250.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Niggas can't throw nowhere on these niggas. This shit is
Being
ridiculous.
at a premium in these games, and now
Niggas
in this
ain't.
situation, throwing an interception
Niggas
here,
shit
when you have
every
to claw your
block.
way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here we go. Go right in. Target, 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 target.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Good
Elliott
play.
a first down and more. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 44
Same score as last game.
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The
Better
lead moves to
team,
17.
dog. This niggas
Set
offensive
now to kick this
line,
one away, and
fucking
off it
secondary. You
goes.
can't throw on the niggas. Niggas ain't even built like that in real life.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Son,
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
it is tough.
Following the
It's
interception,
tough,
just
dog.
any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again on second down. Stafford.
Look at this shit. I'm done.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this
so
game,
you
and
can't
to be
win
frank,
like
they just
that,
really
son.
haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
59.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Now Stafford, open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Look at this bull. Oh, I can't wait for losing.
And that'll set him back 5. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. From the 50, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I mean,
And now we won't
oh
see
my
a play on
God.
first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Look at this
It's just
shit.
their first. They'll
I
be down
wasted
to
a
2
fucking
remaining
time
as
out
we
trying to
step
pick my
aside
control
here
up,
in the
dog.
4th quarter.
Hurry! Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Throwing again at Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Stafford. And it's caught here. Amendola.
Stafford's pass. Complete to Danny Amendola. A gain of 10 yards.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Stafford.
Bro, I'm done. I'm fucking
Another
done,
pass
son.
attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter.
Look how they
here,
did the
you've held team under
animation,
100
son. That
yards
shit
passing.
whack, son.
You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is
That's
truly
whack,
a pass-first
son.
league.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And this is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover down's the most recent example, and now...
My nigga, I got a nigga on my D-line that's like a 94, son. He get through the line and then he just stops.
Hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Come on, let's go.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Hey, watch the ball. Switch. Safe.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. 1st quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott from the gun. He finds Austin complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the 1st.
Yeah, that's basically all it is, dog.
As that leads us to a 4th down.
So, I mean, no matter what, it's still going to be the same time. That's why they did it. Just get rid of the animation and speed the game up.
The football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Here comes Amendola. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return.
Look at this.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Punk ass been playing all game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game. On 1st down, Elliott. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
You got work tomorrow?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
The same fucking score as last time.
So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough.
When we starting the oh yeah, y'all gotta play y'all Super Bowl game.
Season for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
God.
And that does it.
Oh, they still up, bro.